Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. I will pop up the. How do I pop out the conversation? I cannot find the option. How do I do this? Do you know?
Are you talking about getting the call, like this call onto the stream?
On like a separate window on Discord.
Oh, I'm not sure.
How do I? There has to be a way. Because I wanna kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do I do? How do I do? Usually there's an easy way, but I don't see it here right now. Oh, I know. I know why. Okay, let me see. I understand now. Hold on, one moment,
Oh,
okay?
you understand it now.
Yes. I
Mhm,
have to sneeze.
Oh,
Okay, I done this.
bless you.
Thank you. And now I click the camera. And now I can pop it off. Perfect. Hello. I am in
Hi.
the dark because there is no electricity.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a trooper, like for getting through everything. I know it's like not easy time.
Yeah,
It's yeah.
I use a
How's your day
battery.
going so far?
Well, there's no bombing, so that's good. I've
That's good.
yes, I have been reading some stuff and I have been sleeping. And tomorrow there's an event, like photo. I've been invited to exhibition regarding the stories of 14 children. It's called. Let me see. It has a name. Uh, which I forgot. But don't worry, I have the thing here, the invitation. It's called um, transformation rather than brokenness. That means that the children were not broken by their
Trans-
horrifying war experience, but rather they have transformed and became
Transformed,
stronger.
but yeah, just became stronger from it. Yeah.
Yes. Also, I have to put this thing on screen. So that I have. I started playing the game.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Yes, I try to do the appropriate accents for characters. You know.
Yeah, they're very good. I liked what I was seeing.
Yes.
It was fun to watch.
And everybody is gay, which is nice to see.
Yeah. I noticed that. I noticed the discourse in chat as well. I like the I like Dr. John's asking, "Are we sure if this is SFW?" I can assure you it's SFW. I promise. I promise. Although, yeah, as another friend of mine said, there might be secret gay endings. You don't know. We'll just have to see.
Gay ending.
Uh,
The
uh,
protagonist in love with the captain, just as I.
we'll just have to see, I guess.
Yeah. Is there a romance option in the game? Off to a great start.
There is no romance in this game. There is romance in the game before this one. This is the
Gay
third in the
romance?
series. No, that one is a straight romance, but apparently this one is full of homoerotic tension.
It is, yeah.
I'll admit it wasn't exactly intentional, but it is fun seeing it, and I find it very entertaining and funny.
It's
to
naturally,
attracting.
it doesn't have to be intended. It's just, it's nature intended.
Yeah, so it's good stuff.
Yes. So maybe if you could.
Oh, what are you drinking?
Coca-Cola as always.
Nice.
So maybe you could introduce yourself to our audience.
Of course, I
Dr.
should have probably
and the others.
done that from the start. Hi guys, I'm Vika or Victoria. I'm the solo dev at Captain H Studios and the solo dev behind the Kindred series. I've been making games by myself for about 2 years now, I want to say. And this game that Lucy Haze is so kindly playing on stream for you right now is
Lucy
my
Haze.
third project. Lucy Haze. Is my third project, my third game. So yeah, and the fourth one is currently in development.
Is the cast reoccurring? Is that always about the same cast of characters?
Yeah, so the first 3 games have completely different characters in them, and the fourth game brings like everybody together, basically.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna meet. So everybody's gonna meet their gay captain Mikhail.
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well,
He
just have to
might
see,
or
maybe.
may not die. Okay, I see. I understand.
Oh no! Everything will be fine. There's a lot of good endings in these games. Trust me, a lot of happy ones.
Happy endings.
Yeah.
I actually now have to repeat Dr. Jean's question. Are we sure this game is safe for work? If you start,
Well, thankfully, or not thankfully, it might be disappointing, but it's not quite that happy ending,
okay.
if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, because you said it's full of happy endings, so I guess so I thought you know. So could you maybe tell us a bit about how you got into game development?
Sure. So I used to do a lot of art. I actually used to be a film kid, and I basically tried a bunch of different mediums. Like I would write, I would make movies, I would draw. At some point, like I wanted to do a comic, and I
Animation?
realized that like animation, I guess a bit like really basic. I was never that good at animation. I should probably learn that. Um, but I realized that all of these different mediums like don't really capture what I want to do. Games are awesome
Yeah.
because they let players influence them, right? Like they give players
Yeah.
agency, and on top of that, you can have like a giant branching story. And the best way to do that is through a game. I know that there's like movies and books that, are starting to implement that, but games are just the most fun, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
It
mean,
just takes
books,
everything together.
you had the choose your own adventure books for a long time, right? You had those.
Yeah,
If you want to
those
open
can do
the,
that.
yeah, if you want to open the chest, go to page something something.
Yeah, exactly. So games make that easy, right? You just click a
Yeah.
button and boom, you're somewhere else with a bunch of visuals and a bunch of sound effects and a bunch of things happening, and it's
Yeah,
like
I do
really
like
fun.
the visual design for this game. And the sounds
Oh,
that you can hear, the cracking and etc. with the music.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is nice.
It's like some of the most fun part, making like a really atmospheric setting,
Yeah.
and immersing the player in the environment. So basically, at some point, I thought that games might be a fun medium, and that's what I went to college for. So my major was in art and game design. And yeah, from there it was just kind of history.
So can you tell me about do you do everything alone from music to graphics to sound effects?
So yeah, for these games, I do pretty much everything by myself. I do the art, I do the UI, I do the music, I like find and like mix up the sound effects. I did the writing, obviously. I have help with playtesting. That's pretty much it, and a little bit of translation. But everything else is
Translation.
by yours truly.
Translation into this game is more than one language?
Yeah, this game is in English and in Russian. I'm thinking to maybe
Russian.
do other languages.
Why?
Yeah,
Why
but
Russian?
those would be that's the only other language I'm fluent in.
Oh, okay. So tell me a bit about the development.
Sure. So all three of the games I've made have had varying cycles, mostly just because I was learning as I was going, and because um, they're different sizes, and it took me different like amount of time to work on them. So I guess I'll just talk about this one. Uh, the way that I usually start, I start with a prototype, which is just a written version of the game in Twine. So I do nothing but just write the whole thing in Twine, all the different things that could happen, and I send it out to people. And those people fill out a form and tell me whether or not they think the story is interesting. If they were confused about anything, if the writing was weird, if they found any typos or whatever. So it's basically the first pass of the story that is just in written form. And once I get, I guess, approval on that, I go straight to drawing and storyboarding. The drawing process is the most intensive and by far the longest. Like, we're talking more than half, a lot of the time, 60-70% of the time that I spend working on these games is just drawing.
Yeah.
Like, just drawing day in, day out from morning till night. Yeah,
Right.
like to
Yeah.
give you an example, yesterday I spent like 9-10 hours drawing.
Right.
Um,
I do like
and
drawing.
while I'm working on the while I'm working on the art, whenever I get like a burst of inspiration or whatever, I'll sit down, I'll make some music. I try not to leave all of it for last because with music, it's kind of like a thing that just happens throughout the process. Sometimes I'll think of music before I've finished writing the story. Sometimes I'll think of a track after everything is already implemented and I'm just missing like a piece of music in one scene. I'm like, what could I do there? And I go and I sit on the piano and I start like.
The game does have nice music. It's playing right now, actually, probably in review.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate all of your kind words. It's really cool having people, you know, judge your work and actually like it. Um,
Yeah,
and then
I am a sucker for sound effects. I do appreciate the creaking of the ship, etc. As you click through the dialogue, you know? It adds
yeah,
to the thing. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm enjoying the game so far. Even
I'm really glad. So again, like for the pipeline, we've got the writing, then the art slash music slash UI slash everything phase, and then I try to have the game done like at least a month in advance before I'm like meant to release it, so I can send it out to people, so I can get through any like bugs. To see if there's weird like scenes that like people don't really understand, and maybe like add a few extra things. Playtesting really helped with this game in particular. I sent it out to like 3 times more people than the previous 2 games. Like I got a lot of player feedback, and I changed a lot of things based on that feedback. So it was I'm glad that I did that. And yeah, after that, that's pretty much it. That's how the game comes out.
how long does it take to beat the game?
It takes about, if you're a fast reader, like 45 minutes. If you're not, about like an hour. Or yeah, about an hour.
One playthrough, right? But that's several endings.
Yeah, for one playthrough. If you want to get more than that, it'll probably take you like a couple of hours.
So how many endings does the game have, or should I not ask that question?
Oh no, you can ask the question. It has 5 endings.
So 5
with
hours.
One of I wouldn't really say that, because there are parts of the game. So the game starts from one spot and then branches out, right?
Yeah.
So there are going to be parts throughout the playthroughs that you're seeing like for a second time, even though you can choose different things. So for example, if we're going down a path and that path branches, on a first playthrough you might do this one, and on the second you might do this one. But then subsequently, since there's only 2 paths, you would be choosing one or the other, and you would have seen that. But the further you get, the more branches there are, the more you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be 5 hours, but it would still be like extra time and new info. No, at least a couple hours, I'd say, to 100% the
Is
game.
there like a mechanism, like, you know, the game Detroit Becoming Human?
Oh, I love that game. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it has like this little tree-like thing where you can see which
At the end of each chapter, right?
Yeah, which route you took,
Yeah.
and which routes are still kind of locked and available. Is there a thing like that in the game?
There actually isn't. Do you think... I'm thinking just like these games aren't big enough for that, but
No, I think it's
maybe it's a good idea.
People would like that because it kind of makes easy to track kind of what ending you have, what kind of things you still have to unlock, you know.
I'm gonna write that down, actually.
Yeah, I like to have that in games.
Yeah, it certainly makes it easier to see what you haven't done yet.
Yeah. What else? I think so. So, what kind of gameplay elements do you like to introduce into the games? Because I know there's reading and there's dialogue choices. I've already made a few dialogue choices. But what kind of... I've done a quick time event, which I messed up because the controller didn't work and I didn't press the keyboard keys in time. So
yeah, sorry. So it's just keyboard. So in terms of mechanics, I did a lot more with this game. With the first 2, the first one doesn't have like any. It's just straight visual novel, just reading and making choices. With the second one, I had like one little mini game that you could play. For those that have played it, I'm pretty sure you can tell what that was. For this game, I really wanted to add more things, so I added QTEs in multiple places. Like you're gonna see them. Well, I won't say so that you can play and see them, but there are QTEs in certain locations in certain parts of the game, and other interactive elements, one of which that you're actually going to get to soon. It's a cool UI screen that I made that I think is pretty cool. Everybody that sees it goes, oh wow, this looks interesting. So I hope to do more of that in the 4th game.
Yeah.
And there's another like little mini game that happens if you go down a certain path in this game.
Right.
So this game has more interactive elements.
Have you ever played Phoenix, right?
I have not, but I've seen a lot of clips, and I know a lot of friends that are really into it.
Yeah. Have you considered incorporating picking up items and choosing items to use in various parts of the game?
I have.
An
I actually
inventory.
have considered that. I think the only reason I didn't implement it in these games is because I couldn't really. When I was writing it, I
Yeah.
didn't really get to a point where the player would like have to use them. But I do want to do something like that in the fourth game if I can.
Yeah.
So an inventory system has definitely crossed my mind. I just haven't like seen the point of using it yet.
Oh, like for example, when you have um, the ooze that the character sees at the beginning of the game, if you could like take a sample, then you'd show it to everybody and they would react to it in different ways. That would be like, for example, of a, you know?
Yeah, that's actually true. I wrote that down just now as an example of how I could use that.
It could actually branch out totally different, like half if you ignore it and then don't take it, or when you take it and you show it to various crew members, like the captain, etc.
And that like changes things dramatically,
Yeah. Could be interesting. Or if you have a weapon or don't have a weapon, you know.
to defend yourself from
Yeah.
unforeseen threats.
Yeah, like a sword. The captain has a sword by a visual novel. I've only played a few visual. What made you choose this particular genre?
That's a good question. Is it okay if I answer like why horror and why visual novel?
Yeah.
So for horror, I think the answer is mostly just because it's always been my favorite genre. I mean, I grew up as a kid watching people play horror games and like reading up the lore of all like horror games and
Which
watching
horror
horror
games?
movies and being really into that. Which horror games you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, Amnesia was like a huge thing back in the day. I was really into that.
Yeah.
Outlast, really into that. There's definitely more. Oh, I really liked the like Ebe and Mad Father, those games as well. They're a little like less horror, but they're still got like really creepy vibes. Just yeah, I love this genre. And in terms of visual novel, to be completely honest, I haven't played many visual novels. I didn't choose this format because I have played a bunch of those games and really like this
What genre?
genre. Oh god, literally everything. I mean,
You're not
yeah.
an enemy of Japanese RPGs, are you?
No, I'm not an enemy of that whatsoever. I'll play anything. I'm
You know
currently in the
Suikoden?
middle of.
Do you know Suikoden?
How do you say it?
Suikoden. You don't know Suikoden? I'll write it in the chat.
Yeah, please write it. I wanna check it out after. So.
Suikoden.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason that I chose visual novels is because, well, A, I've been drawing for most of my life, B, I've been writing for most of my life, and I'm also not great at coding, so,
I've been...
it's like one of the easier things to do, coding.
I've been drawing
wise.
for the most of my life as well.
Yeah, I just thought that, like, this medium would be the easiest for me to get into, because, again, like, I know pretty much everything. All I have to do is learn a bit of Python, and that wasn't too difficult.
Right, yeah.
And I think over time, I developed like a respect and a love for visual novels. Like, I don't think I feel like I'm a lot more open to playing them now than I was when I first started, because I didn't like really understand what a visual novel was at first. And then I made one and I was like, oh, and suddenly I gained a lot of like respect for it.
So, have you decided to play any visual novels moving forward?
I mean, the obvious one is Ace Attorney. That one I should probably play.
Yeah.
That's like number one on my list. That's number one on my list.
Yeah. I played a visual
apparently-
novel on stream. The KFC one.
The KFC one?
Yeah.
How have I not heard of this? What? I'm writing this down.
It's a visual novel about a girl that enters school and is in a cooking school with Colonel
I love you, Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. Finished it on
That's
stream.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is also going on my list of things to check out. Wow. That's definitely something.
And there are all those Japanese romance visual novels.
Oh yeah. I searched up a couple. Apparently, there's like, apparently Danganronpa is also like a visual. They've got multiple visual novel games for that. Do you know anything about that?
I haven't played super many visual novels myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know which.
What is the genre that you've played the most of games?
I guess horror. Even though like I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to jump scares.
Have you ever played Resident Evil?
Horror? Oh yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. Actually, it's really funny. The first Resident Evil game that I played was actually. Resident Evil fans are going to kill me, but the 8th one.
Okay.
No,
no,
the 8th
one.
one.
That's okay. The fans would have killed you if you would say, "Oh yeah, the first game that I played was."
Oh
6.
yeah, I played 6.
6.
I also played the one where Chris punches a boulder. Yeah, that one.
But that was 5.
That was 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
with,
Chris. Yeah.
It's a shame how much flack Resident Evil 6 gets though, because the movement mechanics are so cool. Like there's so many different moves that you can do in that game, but just like
but it
spamming
also
buttons.
is very bad.
You know, that's what happens when you make a horror game, just a completely action game where like nothing scary happens. But with Resident Evil 7, they really flipped the script. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, 7 was really good.
I would play that video game from start to finish, but as I said, I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat, so I would just be like sweating the whole time, and I'd probably have a heart attack. So.
It's really nice in VR. 7 actually.
Did you play Resident Evil 7 in VR?
Yeah, it was really nice in VR.
Wow, I respect you for that. That's, yeah, wow.
I think 6 was, Capcom basically said that they wanted to make a Call of Duty Resident Evil game.
Yeah, again, they like threw horror completely out the window. And I feel like the best mix was 4.
I also got motion sickness while playing 6 because the physics of movement are like they're like sliding on the floor almost.
Yeah.
The movement in 6 is as if the floor was a skate ring. You know, ice basically just sliding from place
covered
to
in
place.
oil.
It kind of gave me motion sickness. I felt very nauseous while playing that game, which is one of the reasons why I don't like it.
So see, now I understand. Now you've got even more of a reason not to like that game.
Yeah, I kind of like 4, even though it changed the formula from 1 to 3, and Code Veronica. Code Veronica, I think, is my favorite Resident Evil game.
I don't think I finished that one. I know that I started it, and we never finished it.
Yes. And I like 5 because of the co-op.
The co-op's really fun. I was actually playing it with a friend the other day. It's really cool how you can basically like juggle enemies between you and just like keep doing like moves on them. That's kind of awesome.
And 6 is just I'm probably not gonna replay 6 on stream.
Yeah, 6 is just motion sickness simulator. It sounds like.
So I'm just gonna skip that and go straight to 7.
You can go straight to 7. Yeah, I actually really liked 8. I know that people don't praise it as much as 7, but I thought it was
people
really fun.
8. People the whole memes about the big mummy.
Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah.
I
thought that
I don't think I heard anything bad about it. It's just I think people see 7 as like higher, although I'm not sure. Maybe not. I think everybody agrees that 4 is the best one now.
Yeah, I think
What do you
Veronica is the best one.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be 3, but 3 became 3 kind of. I've been replaying the series on stream. I played 1, 2, and 3, the original ones on stream so far, and now I'm playing 4. Yeah. Are
you playing the OG?
Yeah, or OG 4.
Yeah, nice.
It was the best on the Wii because you had the controller.
I would like to go back in time and play that game on the Wii just to see what that would be like.
You can just get an emulator.
That's true.
You can get a stenciler on your computer and you can use the controller. You just point with the thing and press to shoot for the Resident Evil 4, which is more accurate.
I miss the Wii. It's got my favorite video game of all time on it.
Wii Sports?
My favorite game?
Yeah, is it Wii Sports?
No, it's Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh, there were 2 Super Mario Galaxies.
Yeah, I like the first. The second one is really good too, but nothing beats the first one in my opinion. It's so good.
Yeah, that was a nice game. How about Silent Hill?
I adore Silent Hill. It's really funny. I actually learned everything about Resident Evil from a friend of mine. So I was really into Silent Hill. He was really into Resident Evil, and we just kind of taught each other everything about the other one, which is why both of us know a lot about both. But yeah, Silent Hill has been like a huge inspiration for me for forever, actually. Um, it's yeah, I guess it's like one of the games or one of the even like aesthetics that inspire me the most.
One of those
It's
games
so good.
that were nice when Konami was still a good company.
Yeah, there's a ton of Silent Hills
Oh,
coming out though.
how
Now,
much
have you
is-
seen the trailer for the newest one? What is it
I
called?
haven't.
Like the one that came out a couple
I
of
just
days
got
ago
a
now.
question from the audience from Moho. What part of the game does the person you're interviewing make? Every single part.
Yeah, I'm a solo
So,
dev. We do
Yeah, solo
everything.
developer from
With the
writing
eye.
to visuals to music, sound effects, everything.
Yep. Oh, Townfall. That's what it's called. The newest game is Townfall. It came out 5 days ago. Trailer.
This is pretty
I don't
impressive,
know.
says Moho in the chat.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
It does have a nice tune. We're listening right now to it. The
Yeah.
music from the breathing from the captain, that from the mission breathing.
Yeah. Yeah, the mission briefing music.
Yeah.
I think that one's called Beacon.
It's like a
Yeah.
suspense music.
Yeah. I like with this one. I really like doing that. Ding, when you take a note and you like bend it one or the other way. I was messing it with this track.
Yeah, it's like a
It's fun.
dun 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 dun. Yeah. What Japanese RPGs have you played? Since this is my favorite genre, I have to ask this question, and I will judge the answer. Can we see a little more of the game? Yeah, but we have to do some more interview.
Okay, believe it or not, I haven't played too many. I did play a bit of Dragon Quest a while ago,
Which one?
like 4 years ago. Dragon Quest.
They just released the remake of 7.
No, it was. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Maybe 11. I think it was 11.
Okay.
Or yeah. On my list to play is Persona. I haven't played Persona games, but I've listened to some of the music and it's like insane. It's so good. It's genuinely like stellar. So that's kind of getting me.
Which one have you watched?
Oh, I haven't watched any gameplay. I've only listened to music. I haven't listened to any from 4, only 3 and 5.
4 and 5. So which one do you prefer?
I think 3. I think 3 has. I mean, again, I can't judge it. I have to play the game before I decide that.
Right.
What are your favorite Japanese RPGs?
Like Suikoden. Tarosen or Valkyrie Profile. It's a game where you play as a Valkyrie and prepare the world for Ragnarok, and you gather dead people's souls.
As a
Moho
Valkyrie?
asked, what is your favorite visual novel?
See, I haven't played that many. That's the thing.
I mean, so
So-
it's easier for you to answer which one's your favorite.
I guess I just don't remember much about either. I guess, but this is like a basic answer. Doki
I love it,
Doki.
Colonel.
Like I don't know.
Doki Doki Literature? Fuck.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's the KFC game. Just kidding. I love you, Colonel Sanders. That one.
Yeah, I finished. It's very romantic, when you discover the recipes for the chicken, etc.
And then you discover the recipes for love between you and the Colonel.
Yeah.
I just realized I also played Final Fantasy 14 for a while with friends of
Oh.
mine.
Yeah. Best game.
I can't believe like that like flew out my head. Yeah, I did that as well. If we're talking about JRPGs.
Yeah. But that one's an MMO.
Yeah. Oh, right. But
I've actually beaten the Ultimate Fight, Ultima Weapon Ultimate before taking a long break.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like so many levels to that game.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
I
I watch
should-
my friend play.
I should return to it at some point, but it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. There's not
And
a lot
you
of
have to
time.
pay the subscription and stuff.
Right. Oh my god, forgot about that.
Yeah, it's expensive. All right, so tell me maybe about, because we talk about the development. Tell me a bit about this game. Let's maybe focus on this game that I've started playing.
Sure. Do you have any particular questions about it?
Yeah, what kind of lessons did you take from the second game, which I haven't seen or played, but what kind of things have you implemented in this one that you were not able to and one before?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, with this game, I think I bit off a bit more than I could chew, but what I really did was make. You're about to see, but unlike the first two games, in this one, you have like a quote unquote hub, and you can go to different destinations at different like times throughout the playthrough. And so you basically decide where you go when you go there. Um, and when you go there, which is not a thing that I could do in the first two games. I feel like the first two games are a lot more
Linear?
linear, even though they have branching paths. Like, the story does diverge based on your choices. In this one, it's a lot more like you choose where you go, what you find, and then based on that, like things just kind of fall into place. So I feel like this one is a lot less linear. No matter which way you look at it, it's less linear. And
Yeah.
I think that was like the biggest challenge, making it all make sense at the end, because again, the player could choose whatever like this or that and this that, and I have to make it all make sense at the end. That was definitely the biggest challenge in this game. um, but I think I took the experience from the last two, and used it as an excuse to not make it something as linear. And another thing that I kind of added on from the previous games, as I mentioned, the second game had like one tiny mini game, and I thought, okay, I want to do something more than that. So, having made that small one, I decided to try to make a bunch of slightly bigger ones. So that's another advancement I made in this game. So to answer your question, what I learned or what I decided to like do different this time was to add some more mechanics and to make the story less linear. Yeah.
Were there any lessons that you've learned from the first two games regarding writing itself? Regarding how to structure a story, how to progress a story, how to hook people in?
Yes, actually. I think the writing has evolved no matter what, because the more you write, the more,
yeah.
vocabulary you start to incorporate, the more fun you can have with sentences and, how bizarre and kooky you make them. Um,
Yeah.
there
Although
is one in
I took a little bit of a funny jab at the beginning when I read when the narrator says that the captain has a problem accepting proper compliments, and I
yeah.
asked, does it mean that she has no problem accepting improper compliments?
Yeah, I was there. I found that really funny. I was having a really good time watching you play through the first part. So this is an interesting thing. And sorry, I'll let you ask another question after this. But
Yeah.
with these three games, it's actually pretty interesting finding a balance between writing and visuals. To explain what I mean, with the first two games, I didn't really bother changing the game whatsoever from the prototype. Oh, light!
Yeah, the electricity came back.
The electricity came back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And no air siren.
Okay. Yeah. The prototypes and the finished games didn't really have much of a difference. The writing would stay completely the same. But with this third game, I realized that that's not always a good thing. So I feel like I would over-explain things in some of the first games, things that you're already seeing on screen. Because
Yeah.
when we're writing the prototype, there's no visuals whatsoever. I have to kind of clue the person reading into like what's going on around
Right.
them and what they're seeing. So the more I make these games, the more I realize that there's gonna be a much more significant difference than I thought between the prototype and the finished product. Because in the finished product, I shouldn't be over explaining things, or it shouldn't feel like a play, like blah 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 comes in, does this, and then whatever. Like you're seeing it happen, it's happening. You don't have to over explain all of that. So I think that's the biggest thing I'm slowly learning, and I think that I still overdo it in even like the third game. I think there's like improvements that I could make, natural pauses that I could add, sentences that I can take away or change or whatever. So it's a ever evolving process.
Yeah. And what about the story structure itself?
What about the story structure?
Yeah, do you feel like any of it has changed from game to game, or
Hmm.
the way you pace it, the way you introduce elements, the way the story progresses?
I think it's a good question. I think all of them are quote unquote. Well, no, I don't. I wouldn't call it slow burn, but they're not quick. They're. You know what? Actually, I think this third game is much quicker. Like a lot of things happen in it compared to the first two. I think the first two are a lot more of like exploration of character, like mystery, like you're slowly figuring things out as they're happening and putting pieces together. And while that's the case in this game, I think there's like a lot more elements that are at play, so it feels like the story's going by faster because there's a lot more characters, because there's a lot more things happening, because like the story is more like crowded with elements.
Right.
The first two games, just to give you an idea, like they have two characters in them pretty much. And
Oh,
it's just like the interaction between these two characters. So in this game, I feel like no matter what, it feels like things are going by faster just because there's more elements in them.
that is a big change from two characters to a big ensemble.
Yeah.
What is the process of creating and developing the characters and their arcs in the story?
That's a great question. So, just to give you an idea of how any of this started in the first place, if I'm going to tell you how I thought of the first characters, like from the first game,
Okay.
um, I had like a general idea of what the story was going to be. I needed like a villain slash monster, and I needed like a main character. For the main character, I took inspiration from a character that I was drawing in comics. Like I had a JoJo inspired comic that I was making prior to any of this that like I haven't like been working on because that's kind of like an older thing. But the main character is inspired by one of the main characters from there, and the monster is inspired from a concept I made, an original concept for my own like Dead by Daylight killer back in like
Oh,
2018/19.
a Dead by Daylight player.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, indeed.
Don't worry, I
Um,
played quite a lot of Dead by Daylight as well.
oh, a fellow Dead by Daylight connoisseur.
Yeah.
Who do you mean?
Well, I usually played as it was when the game was pretty early on.
Pretty
What was
early?
it?
Killer or
Yeah,
Survivor?
Survivor. Always.
Survivor?
Yeah, when you have
Um,
the very broken perk mix of self-aid, a second chance, and something else that was very broken combo.
self-care, second chance. Yeah, it might have been during a meta. I'm trying to figure out who you were playing. What did the character look like?
A black woman.
Oh, Claudette?
Yes, Claudette.
Claudette main. Oh my god. Yes,
Yeah,
an original 4 main. I play nobody but Dwight and Jake. So yes.
yeah, Claudette is great.
I love Claudette. Claudette is awesome. She's got like, I mean, she had like pretty much the most powerful perk in the game until self-care meta flew out the window.
Yeah.
But hey, still.
The self-care,
yeah.
and then you had a second chance, I think, and there was a third perk that was very overpowered, and then the juking game. There
And
you
then
go.
the infinites. The infinites
Oh
that they
yeah,
had to take
yeah,
out.
yes, I remember that. And then
Oh.
the near the start of the game, the most overpowered killer was the nurse, but very hard to master.
Still probably the best killer in the game, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, no matter who they put out, Nurse just tops. Like, at some point, Spirit was near the top, but no, Nurse is just like too good.
It's very strong.
They
but
made the
it's
most
not easy
overpowered
to
killer.
play
and
as
that's
the
it.
nurse, so it kind of evens out.
Oh, 100%. If you're going against a nurse, you're probably gonna win. If you're going against a good nurse, you're done for. You might as
Yeah.
well just give up. There's no
Yeah.
winning.
And usually people just
yeah.
don't know how to play the character, so it's fine.
Yep. They look down a little too far and they're in the basement, so you free win. You just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the tangent.
No, it's
Glad
okay.
to know that you are also a Dead by Daylight fan. But that's where I got the ideas for the first characters. So I kind of had a head start with the first game because I already had like concepts for both. And then I refined them, drew them a bit more, and I came to a final design by just. I'm wondering if I can. I don't have it right now, but what I would do is I would literally draw like 6 different faces for each one just to see like which one I think looks interesting, and then mess around with the outfit and be like, I like this outfit the most, let's do that. And I would just kind of mix and match it until it was to my liking. And that's kind of the formula I stuck to with the other games. So for the second one, I didn't have anything. Like, I started it from the ground up. Like, there's nothing there. I have to make the concepts. So what I did is I would write the character without any real idea of what they look like. And then after I've written them, after I've given them their character traits, after I've like made them, play through the whole story and they've acted the way that they act, then I start thinking, well, what could this character possibly look like? And by the way, these games are in black and white, so color is just out. I'm not thinking about color. I'm thinking purely about just like what they look like, in light/dark spectrum. So I just make a bunch of different sketches of what they might look like, then take a look at them in the next few days, decide which one I think fits most. A lot of the time I'll ask a friend, I'm like, hey, which one looks more interesting? Just have at it. Pick one. And I'm like, okay. So after I get that, I once again nail down the details and try to have I guess I have like a character sheet so that I don't completely mess up what the character looks like the further we get into the game. People are like, wait, where'd the fur on his trunk go? I don't want that to happen.
Right. Actually got a few questions from the audience. The first one is, what made you decide on the pirate theme for your third game?
Say it again?
What made you decide on the pirate theme for the third game?
Oh, that's a great question. So I was going to do a nautical setting no matter what. It was just kind of part of the story that I'm building. There's a reason why the ocean is at play. I guess the answer to that would be for lore reasons, and also because pirate stories are really fun, in my opinion.
Are you a One Piece fan?
Yeah, actually, I've seen the first 100 episodes, and from what I've seen, I really like it. The pacing is not great, but I really like the character backstories and the dynamic between the crew. So that's my answer to that.
Have you ever played a game series of point-and-click adventure game called Monkey Island?
No, I'm writing that down. Monkey Island, you said?
Yeah, that's a very pirate-themed series. An old point-and-click adventure games. You can, I think, get it on Steam even. Monkey Island. I'm
gonna check it out right now. Or here. Monkey Island. I think it is on Steam, yeah. It is on Steam.
I like the first 3 games the best. It's by a character called Guybrush Threepwood and the mysterious Monkey Island. Alright, the second question is from Ceci Forge. Can you give us a bit of a summary of what each game is about, or what themes you're exploring in those games?
Sure. Okay, here we go. So the first game is Subject 6244. You play as an agent, a cog on a machine, interrogating a monster taken in by the organization that you work for. Its origins remain unknown, as well as how dangerous it is. With 3 days and 30 minutes per day, you must figure out how to approach a creature that looks like a monster and can't talk back. So the themes of that game are just, kind of spoilers, but whether or not you can empathize with something that looks dangerous, whether or not you can open your arms to something that might hurt you.
Bite you. Like a long-haired German Shepherd.
Yeah. So I guess the themes are trust, empathy, fear, just like the underlying self-defense response. The second game, Snowbound, you play as a village girl thrust into a chaotic bloodbath, with her village being massacred by masked armed men. You might be able to guess who they are. She's forced to escape into the woods, where she bumps into, you guessed it, a monster. Said monster, however, doesn't kill her. When she wakes up the next day with a massive cut on her leg, but with a warm blanket draped over her, she has to decide whether or not she's going to trust the mysterious beast that has taken her in and out of the cold. The themes of this game are pretty similar to the first, but the roles are reversed. Instead of playing as an agent interrogating a locked down monster, you are playing as an innocent, just bystander, village girl that has been taken in by a beast. And with the script flipped, basically, it's also now a game of how much you trust a monster that isn't locked up, and whether or not you can develop trust between each other. and how much you can find out about who he is, why he's there, and that's basically the premise.
Interesting.
With this third game, you play as the second in command on a Komitet vessel, sent to investigate a sea-bound anomaly. With limited time and one too many areas of interest to scour, you must decode clues, wrangle your crew, and piece together the real threat the Komitet has sent you to face, if they sent you to face it at all.
Komitet being like this group committee, right?
Komitet, the committee.
Yeah, komitet. It's like a word in Polish as well.
Cool. Yeah. In Russian, it literally just means committee.
Yeah,
I decided,
that's the same
call
in
them
Polish.
komitet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Komitet.
cool.
Yeah, that's why I read it like that, komitet, because it's just how you read it in Polish.
Yeah, you knew. You immediately
Yeah.
knew. Yeah, that's the summary for the 3 games.
And I think I will ask you 1 or 2 questions, and then maybe we will continue the game a little bit together. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, so
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I guess my next question is that it kind of just popped into my mind while I was listening to your talking about the themes of the first 3 games. Have you considered making a game in this series where you would actually be playing as the monster that interacts with humans?
So I won't say much, but the 4th game will have multiple perspectives, and one of them is going to be that.
Okay.
Kind of. We'll see. You'll see.
Because that feels like a natural progression, right? If you're talking about trust, if you're talking about themes of trust and fear, then you could very well make one of those games about a monster that is hunted and feared and has to build trust with unique mechanics to involving that kind of thing, right?
Yep.
I feel like it's a good opportunity.
Yeah. So in the 4th game, that's part of it is that it is gonna happen. Maybe not to like the detail and certain extent that it's not gonna be like a full game just about that, but it will be an element in the 4th game.
Interesting. Oh, and I assume it's fine to play the games out of order?
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing wrong with playing the games out of order. In fact, they are not in chronological order. It's not like it's 1, 2, and 3. The timeline is different than that. I am trying to make it so that you can play the 4th game without having played any of the others, but if you want like a satisfying conclusion to the 4th game where everything comes together, obviously you're not going to get that if you know nothing about the other 3 games.
Right.
But you will still be able to play the 4th game without being like completely confused as to what is going on. Hopefully, if I can make it that way.
Yeah. And Dr. Jones here asks, what engine do you use?
Ren'Py, my beloved. Ren'Py, my beloved. It's an awesome visual novel engine. It gives you like a bunch of starter things, like it gives you some like menus and buttons and stuff. Obviously you have to make the actual game, but there's a lot of things like already installed, like a save feature. Yeah, it's great. If you're making a visual novel Ren'Py, definitely use Ren'Py.
Yes, Dr. Jones wants to make a video game. Isn't that right, Dr. Jones?
Use Ren'Py.
Dr. Jones wants to make a visual novel about being a train conductor.
Yes! Okay, I'm gonna have to play that. Please make it.
Yeah.
So I can play it.
Dr. Jones is trying to get me into the train simulator player. Alright. Do you want me to share screen with you, or will you watch the game?
Well, I'm actually on watching the stream.
Okay. So I'm at distance 185 kilometers. Gulfo Pustishka.
Pustishka.
Yeah. Moho
Does that mean anything in Polish?
No. But I have an idea how to read it. Moho says, is there a reason you make the majority of your games about monsters? Really, it's a horror genre. So
it's a horror genre, but it's also because the first game was extremely heavily inspired by SCP. I think that the other games like are a little bit less so, even though the whole like universe is inspired by SCP. So there's gonna be monsters, you know what I mean? But it's also part of one of the core themes of the games, which is, getting to know a monster and whether or not you're going to do that. when you're sitting behind a screen and you're clicking buttons and you're like, oh yeah, I'll do that or this or whatever, it's easier, right? But if you put yourself in the character's shoes, it's a little bit harder to trust something that looks like it can kill you. So I like that idea. I like messing with it.
Is it possible to die in the games?
It is possible to die in the second game. It's possible to... I don't know if it's possible to die in this game. I mean, obviously, there are certain endings where things don't end well based on your choices. But to die, I don't think in this game.
Right.
Definitely in the fourth one, though.
Right,
Yeah, that's
because
going to be a thing.
Yeah, because if it's horror, the danger has to, lead to some kind of negative consequence, right?
Consequences.
Yeah.
Your choice, but rest assured, your choices definitely have consequences.
Okay. Dr. Jean says there's a lot of things I like to do. Doesn't mean they'll ever get done. What do you say
You
to
know
someone
what?
like
I read it and I was about to say, so the difference between fantasizing about doing something and actually getting it done is pretty, like, the line is like really thin. So I'm going to give you a few notes or a few tips, I guess, from someone that prior to these 3 games never finished anything. That is not a joke. I wrote a book when I was like 17. I never got around to editing it. It's just lying there, completely like dusted. There's nothing there. I started a comic like 5 years ago. That went nowhere. I started like a game back when whatever. That went nowhere. It's just a bunch of like art and writing snippets and a bunch of creative work that no one ever saw because I never finished it. Why? Here's what I did to change that. Number 1, stick to your strengths. Don't try to make something that you know absolutely nothing about at all. If you don't know how to do any of it, chances are that it's going to be really hard to do any of it, right? So pick something that you know more or less what you're doing, and you only need to fill in the puzzle pieces. So for me, for example, I suck at coding, but I can more or less do everything else, right? So I do everything else, and then I have to do the coding. I don't have a choice. I have to do it. So I do it. I learn it slowly, step by step, and I figure it out. And we put those puzzle pieces in, and it's done. Number 2, you need to plan to make something not half, 1/3 the size that you think it should be. Think of something small, and then make 1/3 of that. Because I assure you that something small is not as small as you think it is. And to finish something, it has to be small. You need to start with something small. You're not going to finish like your big, huge, multi-hour, giant project that you've been dreaming about. That's not going to be the first thing that you finish.
Yeah.
Or chances are, it's most likely not.
Like people that want to make their very first game an MMO.
Yeah, it's just, the chances of it happening are like lightning striking you twice. Okay, it could happen, but is it going to happen? Probably not. So don't do that. That's another thing I'd advise again. And most importantly, this is the biggest one. I'm a giant hypocrite for saying this, but I promise I'm trying. Do not be a perfectionist. Do not be a perfectionist. That is going to kill anything that you're making. Absolutely anything. If you sit there and you agonize over every little detail, it's never going to get done. So what's most likely going to happen is you're going to start working on something. You're going to be making a bunch of things for it, and you're going, oh, I wish this was better. Oh, I don't really like this. Oh, like, this is whatever, right? If it's good enough, it's good enough. Move on to the next thing. You're not going to love every little piece of whatever you make. You just have to get it done. There is that saying, right? Like, first make it exist, then make it perfect. Except it's never going to be perfect. So just know that. Again, just to reiterate, stick to your strengths, make something small, very, very small, smaller than you think, and don't be a perfectionist. If you follow these 3 principles, I'm not going to say it's going to happen. I didn't say that. You also need passion, you need discipline, you need to stay motivated to get it done, which can be really hard.
Yeah.
But the less time you have to work on it, the smaller your project is, the easier it gets to actually get it done.
Yeah, to say it in a language that Dr. Jones will understand, instead of making a game about 10 stations, make it about going from station 1 to station 2.
Yep, exactly. Make it go from station A to station B.
Yeah.
And once that's done, you know that you can do it. And once you know that you can do it, that is like the biggest motivator ever. Because you know that you can do it because you've done it before. You know what I'm saying? You just
Yeah.
need to do that
And then
first
you can
one.
build upon it. Like in the three games that you've made. One you had 2 characters, and now you have a lot more characters.
Yeah, you gotta start small.
At
The
least
first
3.
game was like, yeah.
At least 3 that we've met. Named characters.
At least 3. Yeah. At least 3. So that's my advice.
Perfect. Shall I click to the next thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
we
And
got a
every
question.
media is the sum of its parts.
Moho says, do you have any tips for people learning to draw?
Oh.
Straight wisdom is bad wisdom. Gay wisdom is the good wisdom. That's my
Gay
comment
wisdom.
on the comment.
Oh, overcast the goat. So in terms of tips for drawing, for learning how to draw, I think you want to figure out what you want to draw. It's going to be kind of hard to do like everything. You know, you're not going to learn how to draw environments, buildings, characters, animals, and everything all at once. It's going to be really, really hard to do that. So the
Yeah.
first thing I do is figure out what you want to draw, what you're most interested in drawing, and then start from the fundamentals. There's like a billion like tutorials on YouTube. I wouldn't necessarily say to follow that because it's going to get really, really, really overwhelming. I think that once you figure out what you want to be drawing, you can focus on things related to that. So for example, if you're really into environments, you can focus on like composition and perspective and colors, color theory. If you're talking about drawing characters, then maybe it's better to focus on like drawing shapes and anatomy and, well, actually, scratch the anatomy for now. Forget the anatomy. Shapes, gesture drawing, stuff like that. And then once you've got a general idea of how to like sketch the human figure, only then would you move on to anatomy. Drawing is really just about not going from step 1 to step 10, but going from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. To stay motivated, you have to realize that you're not going to get good overnight, but every single day you're going to get better if you practice it. Yeah, as Zoshalik said, structure, simple shapes. You start simple. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what you would be interested in learning how to draw? Maybe I could give more detailed answer if I knew like what you were interested in learning how to draw.
Yeah, I usually I like I apparently that was a Leonardo da Vinci advice. I like it to just go out and draw, especially when it comes to animals and people. Draw them as they move, you know, in real life.
Yeah,
You go out
exactly.
with the sketchbook
Gesture.
and just move.
Capture the movements
Yeah,
in
because
your.
drawing is about simplifying form to, you know, to the most important lines that capture the thing that you're drawing. And when you draw people and animals as they move in real life with a sketchbook, you don't really have time to overthink it. You have to do it fast.
Yep.
And you have to choose the lines that will capture the form. So I really like that advice.
Exactly. No, that's 100% true. It all goes back to like make it exist, then make it good. With drawing, if you don't have a good base, it's not going to look good. You can put as much makeup on it as you want. You can render as much as you want. If the base doesn't look right, it's not going to look good. So it really is taking it one step at a time. Again, as Socialik said, block things out, then elaborate the detail, literally.
Yeah.
Perfect. Exactly.
Yeah. I've been drawing most of my life as well, especially at school when there was lessons. I enjoyed doing the lesson.
I relate. Those are the best sketches. Like the ones drawn on the lined paper when you're supposed to be paying attention to something else. Those always end up being the best looking ones.
That's true. I've always just drew for school.
Exactly.
And there is the advice that my mother gives to, how should I say, like people tend to draw lines in those little nibbles, if you know what I mean. Do you know
In the
what I
little
mean?
nibbles?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on camera. I can just show it. When
Yeah. Let me see.
Hold on. Wait, do you have a pen or something? I'll just show it kind of. God. Do I have a pen? Somewhere around here there should be. Oh, I do. I have those little artistic pens. See?
Ooh.
A lot of people when they draw do this little nibbling, like you know what I mean? Do you see on the camera?
Oh, you're saying like instead of drawing a line, they just like go like
Yeah. And my mom would say just
yeah.
draw it in a single stroke.
Yeah, confident long strokes because when you do like those little scratchy
Nibbling,
ones,
yeah.
you're not gonna capture like the shape correctly. You
And
gotta
also my mom
be
always
confident with
likes
your
to
lines.
give like draw lines but also vary them when it comes to thickness, you know?
That's another element
Vary the
that's fun
pressure.
to play with. Drawing is all about just like playing with a bunch of different things, like line weight,
Yeah.
shapes, shading. When you get good at it, you can mess around with it as much as you want and make things look fun. You know, drawing isn't about capturing what's real. It's about putting your own like twist to it.
Yeah.
Because we have cameras to capture what's real, right? Just take out your phone, just snap a picture.
And
With
now we
art,
also
it's really
have
cool because
AI
you can
that
put your own
basically
soul
just
into it.
copies other people's works and
Oh,
Frankenstein's it together. So it's,
yeah. Oh God.
the human
AI is its
element,
own.
human element is becoming an increasingly important factor.
Yeah. Oh, AI is its own can of worms. Jeez.
Oh yeah,
Ay.
I know. I've been watching some AI stuff lately, but that's whole different
What kind of AI stuff?
relationship AI stuff. Those little
Relationship.
animations.
Oh.
Yeah, when there's always a
Oh.
woman that makes the bad mistakes and the man is like, listen, I am just giving you boundaries because you are not good and I tend to walk away for my own peace of mind from this whole situation, okay? Okay. And usually the girl's like, you jerk, you're being so unreasonable, you're so insecure. No, I am not insecure. I am simply being precise and good.
Oh my God.
And they also use this sort of the dialogue is like nothing like normal regular people would talk like, you know, like two robots. My mother is coming here to say I have already decided. Oh no, you have decided this without me. Stop being insecure. I am not being insecure. You have breached the rules of. Um, you have breached the regulations and the terms of conduct and regulation. Terms of conduct and regulation, yes, because living together is like a contract. Like what? What? No
Yeah,
human being
all of
stuck like that.
like all of AI is just. Have you seen? I forgot what it's called, but there's like a website that's kind of like Reddit that's only for AI. It's just nothing but AI making threads, upvoting it, commenting on it. It's just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my entire life. We're cooked. It's over. Yeah, AI is. I don't know. It's definitely one of the things that scares me the most of anything.
It's okay. Elon Musk promised that we won't need work soon. Robots and AI will just
Will do everything for us. Yep.
yeah, and we'll just receive a ton of money each month. Yeah, that will definitely happen. Okay.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. That's totally what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be
No.
we'll be happy ever after. Like okay.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I don't really buy that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, seems really reasonable and doable, but I don't buy it. Dead internet theory, real, extremely real.
Zach, I love how, before we continue with the game, I love how I've seen an old clip of Elon Musk when he was younger. And people are like, oh my god, Elon Musk is such a genius. He predicted the internet so much. He was just a visionary. Is this what separates the billionaires from the pleb, the vision? And it's just Elon Musk. It's just Elon Musk saying, yeah, the internet's gonna, it's gonna be the place where all media is gonna go. And it's gonna be great. And like, okay, that wasn't such a difficult prediction to make, okay?
Yeah, it's not exactly the oracle here.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It's amazing. Is this What separates the billionaires from the normal people? The vision. Like, oh my god.
The normal people division, insane.
Okay, let's continue with the game. Estimated time of origin 5 hours. Floating shipwreck. A mysterious floating wreck of an unidentified ship. Thought to belong to the Sixth Fleet. Any marking on it to prove its allegiance to the Comitet have long, and our portraits are blocking the game.
Yeah.
Additional note, the shipwreck is located in the epicenter of a high-risk zone. Avoid visitation during unfavorable weather conditions. I'm definitely going to go there during unfavorable weather conditions. That was
Hey.
5.
Yeah, your choice.
Distance 444 kilometers. Estimated time from our origin 12 hours. Oh gosh. I hope we don't get scurvy. Do you know a word that rhymes with orange, by the way?
Orange?
Yeah. And one of the Monkey
Syringe?
Island games, like the characters sing a pirate song that rhymes all the time, and the protagonist cannot make them to stop singing, and he's like, "We'll surely avoid scurvy when we all eat an orange." And they're like, "Orange? I guess the song's
How do you
over."
rhyme orange?
And they just couldn't rhyme it with anything, so they decided that the song's over.
No! What rhymes with orange? Syringe doesn't really rhyme with orange.
Yeah. We'll surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange. I like orange. I guess the song's
Oh.
over then.
Dor-
Like, oh, I feel
No.
bad now. There's gotta be some French word. It's probably, yeah, it's fine. An operational
Yeah.
research station hidden deep beneath the waves belonging to an allied government employer. Distance 296 kilometers. Estimated time from origin 8 hours. Committed base, a small island filled to the brim with committed agents. Under the guise of natives and tourists, they furtively track nearby vessels via lighthouse from underwater. I don't know what the word is here because our portraits block it. What should I do? I don't know how to move our portraits from the lower right.
I think people have seen enough of my face. I'll here.
Oh. My face blocks it.
It does? On my screen it looks like door
Okay,
hinge.
Subs.
Wait,
Okay.
door hinge. I'm just forged onto something. Hold on.
That's orange. Do you read as orange?
Dorange.
Do you read as door or door hinge? If it's door hinge, then that doesn't exactly rhyme. Alright, let's continue. You are not permitted to leave under any circumstances. Oh, basically slaves. White collar slaves. 222 kilometers. Estimated time from origin 6 hours. Do you know about Slay the Princess? The game.
I actually have zero excuse not to have played this game yet because I've had multiple people tell me to play it. I have heard of it. I know that it's really good.
Dr. Jean still has not told you to play. I guess you two are not close enough for Dr. Jones to tell you to play the train game.
I want to play the train game.
Online, of course, with the mod installed to play it in multiplayer. Current weather. Calm, no signs of a coming storm. Theoretically, you can only travel to one location per day. Given that fact, you should choose the order in which you visit these locations wisely. You weigh your options. Wait, why do I weigh my options? Shouldn't the captain be the person to decide? Why is he putting all the responsibility on me? If we mess up, I'll be the one whose head will be chopped off.
I guess you can't mess up, huh?
Why isn't the French person weighing options?
He's French. You really trust him? I'm kidding.
What is the nationality of the protagonist, by the way?
You know, I never say it, but it's Armenian.
Oh, like the Armenian genocide.
Yeah, Armenian.
I named him Lucifer.
Lucifer. That's a pretty good name. I gotta say it. If I were ranking it, it would definitely be at least A tier.
I knew it. That's why I call the protagonist of the Suikoden game Lucifer. But it's written with a D at the end. Abandoned Island. Mikhail nods, not even looking in your direction, trusting you without a word. Wow.
Mikhail.
Yeah. Did you know that Michael is a Hebrew origin name?
I actually didn't.
Yeah, the Hebrew original name is Michael.
Oh.
Yeah. The love in the air is very clear. I trust you, my beloved protagonist.
Oh my god.
Jean Hector was not a little more thoughtful, concedes rather quickly to your suggestion because he does not love you as much as
You don't know that. He's French. He has a
Is-
complicated way of showing his love for you.
that is true. That is the closest area of interest. Then I suggest we sail right away, my friend. Sir, yes, sir. Mikhail clicks his tongue in disapproval at the title, but ultimately dismisses Jean Exol with a quick salute. Then the large Frenchman bows quietly and exits the room, prepared to wrangle the crew into action. Your captain turns to you, an ease in his manner that you pridefully attribute to your presence alone. I knew it! I knew it! No, it's just the two of us now. Alrighty. Finally. Finally, the French guy left and we can do our thing that we do when we're just us. Shall we? Ooh. You lay your hands onto the beacon, the golden sphere warm to the touch. Are we sure this is safe for work?
Yeah! Oh
Wait,
my
hold on.
gosh.
The ship isn't moving. Maybe you should try again. I did it! Success! Spinning it delicately to the right, you focus on an unmarked section that hovers just over the island on the map below and press a finger to it. I'm always gonna check how many people actually got this achievement. 83% of people got this achievement.
So 83% of people got to this part of the game.
Yeah, which is good. I've played some games when it's like a drop off of like over 60%.
Damn.
Like, oh, how many people got this achievement? Oh, 40% of people got this part. Yeah, there are games like that. So it's actually a pretty nice number, 80%. Like magic, you feel the ship shift to accommodate the change in direction. Mikhail's chuckles amused at several of the surprised yells from the deck. What? Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! No, no, no. I am not sure they'll ever quite get used to that. Lemmy and Kostya in particular complain about being pushed around when during those two are definitely gay. Okay?
You said their names perfectly, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, you pronounced them like dead on.
Nice. I'm not sure what to do with his if it batters you, if it batters them that much, they can abandon ship. Whoa, that's cold. That is not nice. Okay, that is not nice. Damn.
It's kind of mean.
Get the hell out of my ship.
Come on, Lucy Fard. Why'd you say that?
Yeah, why are you treating such a butthole? And do what? Swim to the nearest island?
I love these accents so much.
You shrug your half-heartedly and smile in turn when Mikhail lets out a slightly more exuberant laugh.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, as long as I have you, Captain, I don't need any more crew members. They can all do whatever they want. But you, Captain. That might not leave the committee with the grandest impression of me, my friend. My quote-unquote friend. But in reality, something a bit more. Their opinion doesn't merit your concern. Wow. So, I don't know. So possessive. Damn.
My god. I mean,
You bite back what you really want to say. What do I really want to say? Hold on. What is it that I really want to say? Captain, I love you and I'm the only one for you, okay? No one else might, especially the committee. The committee does not love you like I do. Who cares what they think? You should only care what I think. That's a bit much, okay? He's a bit overbearing, I think. I should return to the deck. What was you? Don't be such a. What are you doing?
bro's being a bit of a tease. I don't know what kind of.
Of course. Thank you, Lucifer. You pause at the door, giving him an odd look. Wait, why? For what? For your He stares idly at the beacon and an unreadable expression on his face. Thank you for that.
Oh my god.
Then he meets your gaze, a proud twinkle in his eye.
A proud twink.
for being mine. I mean, my second in command. Any thanks catch in your throat, but you offer a smile with a hasty bow in direction before exiting the captain's chamber. You are my only number two.
I might need you to make a mod of this game. Rewrite all the lines because
Yeah,
you're making some bangers right now.
yeah, nice. 5 hours passed. This is the nice experience of playing the visual novel. It was also my experience with the Sanders game. That was a great game. You blink your. That actually had, I think, a fight. It had some combat in it, the end stuff.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa!
Have you considered giving your game RPG elements?
You know, now that you mentioned the getting hurt thing, I'm actually writing that down.
Yeah. Dr. Jones asks, we getting voice acting in the next one now?
We getting voice act. Hey, you know, I've gotten some really good impressions here. These are
Yeah.
pretty good impressions. We might have to make a, you know, we have to add some voice acting.
True. You blink your eyes open, hung over the railing of the ship. Jean Exol is beside you, tapping your shoulder with a raised eyebrow. Everybody's just touching me all the time in this game.
Yeah. Yep.
You all just cup of fuel, you know? Also, is the 33 thing not to Expedition 33?
Yeah, okay. So it's really funny you say that. I wrote this game before that one came out, so that was not that was actually just a coincidence. But I mean, if people want to take it as a reference, I don't mind.
Excellent. And if the company from Expedition 33 sues you, you'll be able to show receipts that you were first and you will sue them back.
True. Well, let's hope they don't try to sue me because we have the same number.
33 is now trademarked by them. Glancing over the edge, you take notice of the bright turquoise waves underneath, reflecting the white sand not far below. Behind you is a commotion. Men running to and fro. Ooh, to and fro. We caught a typo.
To and fro is actually here. Let's see. In a constant movement backward and forward or from side to side.
Okay, to secure the ship. Oh, then I have learned a new great thing.
I used some bizarre writing.
Oh, here's a hoodie. As soon as the unshawl is cast, you're throwing a rope overboard, and without just jumping over the railing and riding the line down the swaying rope in the waves below. Janek Sol is next, then Remy, then Kostya. You raise your eyes to the ship, wondering if any others will be joining you. Where are the rest? What happened? A flurry figure lands the moment the question is asked, sending the lot of you scrambling back with startled eyes. As always, I have landed on top of you.
Yeah, you have to. It's actually amazing how you're doing this on the spot.
Mikhail, the smug bastard, leans casually to one side of the rowboat, clearly amused. He is clearly the top in this relationship, and you are the bottom.
Oh, God.
Let us take the lead. Trying to kill us before the anomaly does, Captain? No, I'm just trying to show you place beneath me. He rolls his eyes, but you can see the smile. He's doing a terrible job of hiding on his face. Yeah, he enjoys dominating me. He knows what he is doing and he enjoys it. It may be a more merciful death. Okay, nice. Think I'll take my chance. Oh, come on. Get a room. There we go. True. Let me know what's up. Let me know. Let me like get a room and let me and my lover get a room as well.
Oh my goodness.
We both need our rooms. Lemmy is grinning at the both of you. Kostya lightly smacks him. Damn. You best be prepared for more than a small... Okay, what am I supposed to expect from you, Captain? What kind of a...
Oh.
What do you have in store for me?
That's for him to know and for you to find out.
Then with a chuckle, he looks towards the island.
Yeah, your French is impeccable.
Let's get rowing. He's supposed to be more Eastern European, I feel. Letting out a small sigh, you take hold of the paddles. Aye, aye, Captain. The beach is blissfully still. The shore is calm and untouched by the time your rowboat has reached the island. Lemmy and Kostya are first to. Well, I don't know why, but I almost read Lemmy and Kostya are first to flirt, but it's fling. Their legs over the sides of the rowboat, their feet splashing into the waves and drizzling you with specks of cool, salty water. Wait, this is Lemmy and Kostya. Who's is this? Is this me?
That's you, yeah.
This is Jean Exol, and this my beloved captain.
Your beloved captain, yeah.
Yeah, you resist the urge to bark at them.
Oof, oof, oof.
You resist to bark at them to take it slow.
Yeah, you're gonna be barking at the
Damn.
captain. I'm sorry.
Listen, maybe Lucifert is taking it too slow with the captain, okay? Maybe instead of barking at them to take it slow, maybe he should speed things up a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Instead, you let your own legs plunge into the sea, awkwardly holding your shoes in one hand and raising your trouser with the other. There you go. Already some silly play. Mikhail and Red Exol follow close behind, with Lemmy and Kostya already jumping around on land, hurling handful of sand at each other. These two are openly gay. And the protagonist is a closeted homosexual waiting for the captain to make his move. Gentlemen, you do not get to
Gentlemen.
have your happy ending before me.
Or if you do, get a room, please.
Yes. The moment the word is spoken, everyone stand at attention. Are we gonna get the backstory of the captain's scars? You wanna know how I got these scars?
You wanna know how I got these scars?
Yeah,
It's because we got a little bit too frisky in the bedroom. I'm sorry.
true. It's true though. We have until midnight to search the island. Permission parameters, we must complete the search today. I like how these are so happy-go-lucky characters, and since it's a horror game, they will all have to be mentally scarred. Okay, they will start off happy, but they will end up traumatized. You know.
No. They're gonna be just fine. Don't worry.
It'll be like, I used to believe in things, but now I think emptiness is my life. You know.
No.
And it'll be like, I used to believe in the light. I'm gonna be butchered in horrible, horrifying ways. And I'm gonna be the
No.
culprit by making bad choices.
Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Thee cannot afford to spend more time on this island than necessary. The perimeter must be secured to ensure the anomaly does not escape. Remy and Kostya beam, nodding quickly. They just wanna, I don't know. They wanna do things, I can tell, okay? It's not going anywhere. We'll make sure of it. With a smile, you open your mouth to divide the group. You with the two youngsters and Jean Hall with me. What the hell is that division? What? That's the worst kind. What? I'm being divided from my captain? And I'm being a cock blocker to the two lovers? Doesn't sound right.
No. You go with the two youngsters.
Yeah, I'm cock blocking them effectively.
Yeah. You got it. You know. You can't.
In Polish you call that a przyzwoitka, you know? Instead, the captain closes the distance between you. Ooh, he gives a knowing nod to the others and sets off into the lush, untamed expanse of the island's wilderness. Emily asks, is this a gay story?
Short answer. That was not the intention.
Yeah.
But I find it absolutely hilarious. So why not?
Yeah. I'm not the first one that.
Yeah, you're
reads
definitely not the first. You're definitely not, this was not the intention. But yeah.
Yeah, the captain went to me and says, I'm gonna tame your expanse and wilderness. Okay?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna tame you, my second in command. Let us go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's more like it, okay? We're like, so I'm gonna separate from the captain and go with those two gay guys. No, you're coming with me, boy. Not day long, you hear Jean Excel calling for the other crewmen paddling toward Charey. Lemmy and Kostya similarly helping reinforce his commands. It's just now the two of us, and we're going to do all the things that we've always dreamt of.
Dreamed of. I hope no one interrupts you.
The darkness of the wilderness beckons you into the endless green jungle. Something on your mind? There must be a reason he chose to go with you instead of the other. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? Why did you choose to
This
go
whole
with
game-
me,
This whole
Captain?
game is just gonna be rage bait for you.
Captain, is this a gun or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my gosh.
Not particularly. Why do you ask? Oh, come on. Or not. I suppose I didn't want your opinion on something. Look at this. Do you think it is big? Do you think size
You
matters?
see, I've been having these weird dreams recently, and you've been in them.
Yeah. Do you think size matters? Or do you think,
Do you think size matters?
you let yourself relax marginally? Well, if you ask me, I've never compared much. But if we,
I gotta say, it's pretty big.
I'm all ears. I have to measure it with my hand.
Oh my.
I cannot just know before, testing the waters. This is rather unusual request of the committee's behalf. Am I wrong? The author's poorly disguised fetish? Asked Dr. Jean. Well, I have the author here, so I can ask directly.
What is the question?
Dr. Jean asked the author's poorly disguised fetish?
I don't know anymore. Guys, I don't know what's happening. I promise. When I was writing this, I wrote these two as friends that have known each other for a really long time.
Yeah, friends
but,
with benefits.
Yeah, you know what? All right.
Good friends that have a good time together,
Yep, exactly.
It's okay. It's okay to be gay. Gay is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. I mean, it's most definitely an unusual mission report. Captain, they asked us to...
To sleep together, dude. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird, don't you think?
Yeah, is that weird? It's normal. Don't be a homophobe. Yeah, usually...
I know, but you and me, that's kind of weird.
But
don't
we're
you think?
just we're just friends, Captain. Yeah, we've known each other so long that we understand each other like no one does.
Oh my god.
They don't usually send us on wild goose chases with no proper info or backup. I wonder why they sent us two alone into the wilderness when we will spend a long time, Captain? I don't know. I cannot figure this out. This beats me.
Author's poorly disguised fetish is killing me, to be honest. Actually killing me.
Friends plus. True. The protagonist supposedly has a daughter, but we all know that the daughter is adopted. They were roommates. Yeah, they were roommates. So your orders are making him equally uneasy. Whoa! You're a little relieved at that fact. It doesn't really keep you from questioning the committee's intentions. They want to pair us up. What exactly are you looking for here? At least a bit more info on the anomaly would have been appreciated. You're only a few minutes into your trek when a faint sound catches your ears. Why do I react with such panic over the faintest of sounds?
Well, the sound is meant to be abandoned.
A faint sound. Yeah, but I don't know, the wind could have caused it or anything, an old branch, an old dried up branch just kind of snapped because, the wind. And I'm like,
That is true.
I'm a very
He's being a little too.
Yeah, I'm a very neurotic gay man, Your eyes scout something dark gleaming in the minimal sunlight. It moves. You bolt after it. I messed up. You stumble momentarily but quickly regain your balance. You need to be careful, you might not get so lucky next time. And you break through a particularly dense path of greenery. You finally notice what you're pursuing. It is the form of a committed agent, but you're not close enough to read the fleet number on the sleeve. Stop! The command does little to dissuade the men from continuing to run. Listen, only the captain listens to your commands. And it's only when it's the two of you, okay?
Oh my god.
You underestimate the wetness of the ground when you reach the spot the agent slipped on, and before you know it, you're tumbling towards into the mud. I must stop the quick time. Grunting in frustration, you attempt to regain your footing to follow Mikhail, who's bolted. To be fair, the keys on my keyboard are horrible, okay?
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't blame you at all.
They're small and jammed together. When I showed that thing to a couple of people, they were like, what the hell is this keyboard? You know, this nightmare keyboard that you have. It's like, it's my laptop
Nightmare
keyboard.
keyboard.
Yeah.
Wait, can we see it?
Yeah, I could show it. Hold on. This is what I... Hold on. Where's the... This is where I deal with when it comes to the QuickTime events. This... You see...
Oh my! Oh,
here.
those are actually horrible. Okay, those
Yeah.
are horrible.
See, I told you, nightmare keyboard. This is why I messed
Yeah,
up
that's actually nightmare keyboard.
Yeah, this is why I messed up the QuickTime. Okay? Because I like, holy crap, you know?
See, now I don't blame you whatsoever. That's actual nightmare keyboard.
Yeah. Busy trying to play this with one hand. Listen. What are you implying, Dr.
Hey! Hands out of your pants!
I have the hand on my mouth. But it's hard.
Oh, it's amazing.
But the time you catch up, he's looking around with clenched fists.
Damn it! I wanted him to watch. I'm sorry.
You alright? I lost him. He turns to look at you with an expression you have seldom seen on your usually composed captain. On your knees!
What? I don't think that's what he said. Wait.
He appears genuinely disturbed. He was just there, and then on your knees. On your knees, Lucifer. There is no one else but us. That was just our imagination. You grimace sympathetically. Then he wasn't. Fast prick. That's your nickname, Lucifer. That's your fast prick.
Fastest prick in the West.
True. You catch sight of the footprints still visible on the ground. Oh, that could be a minigame. Like a tracking minigame, you know? Could kind of click on the tracks and... Actually, that could be an inventory thing. Instead of you catch sight of the footprints still visible on the ground, you could have an item that actually would allow you to discover the footprints, you know? Waving your captain over, you quietly follow them. Mikhail eyes the prints with the same trepidation you do, studying in the grooves of the marking left on their foot. It's like quality time between two guys, you know? We study the prints together. After a closer look, you take in a sharp breath. Wait, is that Comitet footwear? Shit! Now we know this game is not safe for work. They say shit.
They've got cursing! They're swearing!
They said shit in it.
No. Alright, that's it, guys. This game is now rated R. I'm gonna need all children to leave
It
immediately.
should have been, like, I don't know. Gosh darn it. Or, well...
Gosh, dang it!
Yeah. Well, darn.
Darn!
Confound it. You observe the footsteps with an uncontrollable thudding pulse of a heart racing too quickly.
Because you're standing a little too close to someone.
As opposed to the heart that races just enough. Lucifer, how is that possible? I mean, is the Comitet a thing that appears in any of the previous games?
In both.
Okay, because I'm like, how is that possible? But I don't know much about that Comitet. Like, I don't know what's normal for them and what's abnormal for them, you know?
Yeah, they got unusual patterns. But this island shouldn't have anybody on it.
Okay. Mikhail, we were nowhere near this island. Okay, I have to do the accent. We were nowhere near this island. I don't see how that figure could have been one of our men.
Wait, actually, I'll be right back.
Okay, we have to wait then.
You can keep playing. I'll be back in
Yeah.
like a couple of minutes.
Shucks, there you go. Shucks is also a good choice. Hold on. Huh. I should go to the toilet, by the way. Okay, I'll go quickly to the toilet, okay? I have returned.
I too have returned.
Yes. Fuck. Turn it into a demonetized thing.
Wait, does it actually?
No, I don't think so, but you know.
Okay, I hope not.
They have special footwear, different from ours. I made us wear fetish gear.
Oh god.
So then, we are the only committed vessel in the 500-kilometer radius, Lucifer. You eye Mikhail with furrowed brow. Isn't that man? He had to be one of ours. He looks down at the tracks, a light shake of his head enough to tell you that he's getting more worried now. You feel surprisingly anxious at that fact. Yeah, invite the developer of the game just to meme all over it for queer undertones. Listen, queer undertones are important, okay?
Hey, I personally I'm having fun.
Listen, boys will be boys, and boys need love too, okay? Mikhail doesn't get worried. He looks pretty worried on the artwork. All of these things have been building up, these impossible circumstances that have been that have placed unfair strain on him and his leadership. It's not his fault. Hello, Ukrainian Lucy says Simon Pierre Dubé.
Simon Pierre.
Dubé, yeah. It's not his fault. Come on, the romance undertones are there. Like, oh no, the captain is strained, my beloved captain, you know, it's not his fault. It's like, the world is unfair to my captain, you know?
My poor sweet captain. Why won't people leave him alone?
Simone says, damn, I love when people pronounce my name right. Nice. Mikhail, these last few nights, I've heard someone pacing outside my Oh, okay. We've been discovered, I guess. Busted. Busted. Guilty as charged, my captain.
Yup. It was me!
It was me, bro. Your blood runs cold as the memory of the thing you found on the deck the first night. Oh boy. Had it really been? I swear I saw something outside your chambers. Oh my god. Captain, I swear I wasn't doing anything creepy or suspicious. I swear I found something.
It wasn't me, I swear.
I swear I found something in front of your quarters, Captain. I swear I wasn't being creepy.
It wasn't me, I promise.
I'm poor, but here's some Canadian dollarinas. Thank you, Simon Pierre Dubé, for the $2 Canadian.
Oh my goodness. Based.
True. Captain, I swear to God, I wasn't being creepy. Leave your quarters. I swear I had a real legitimate reason to be there. Before last night, I thought I was fucking hallucinating. You caught sight of
Whoa, Lucifard, watch your language.
True. I don't mingle with the bad boys. Mikhail, you caught sight of something? Yes, it looked human, but then whatever it was, it slithered away. You looked human. Typical human look with tentacles and things.
Yep.
This is the moment when the captain should be like, oh, okay, Lucifer, my second in command. Do you think it would have been appropriate to mention this, I don't know, Cthulhu monster earlier to me?
Yeah, when we were talking about it.
It might have been nice to mention it to me. I'm beginning to regret choosing you my second in command just because I find you hot, Lucifer, okay? I clearly have not chosen you for your brains, okay?
Oh, hey, give our man some slack. He hasn't been sleeping well.
It's okay. The protagonist is me, so I'm basically just doing self-deprecating humor, okay?
Self-roast. Self-roast.
Cornelia the Stealth asks, what's that sound from?
Which sound?
I assume the slippery sound, but no.
Oh, it's from this lovely website called freesound.org. It's got a lot of really nice sound effects that you can take and mess around with. I don't remember exactly what this one is called. I can actually, let's see. I don't have the exact name.
Very nice.
I think if you search up like slither or like I'm really sorry to say, but like literally if you search up squish or squirt or something, it might come up.
Squirt? Oh, okay, you don't do your own sound effects. Listen, the world is not early Disney when they all did their sound effects in very creative ways.
I actually do some of my own sound effects. Like for some of the previous games, there's like snow crunch and whatnot. So whenever I have the chance, I do it myself. It's just there's like some things that I can't do. So for those, I use Freesound, which is a really good resource.
Yeah. Yes, it was. I tried catching it up to it, but I'm very slow. Sorry, Captain. I'm only fast when it's the two of us.
Oh my god.
Some of them are original. Like the snow sound mentioned. just now?
Yeah.
So you like go out and walk on the snow and record it, or?
Yeah. Like for example, the other day we were visiting Lake Tahoe, so I went outside and I just like walked, ran, stomped, whatever, anything, and recorded it
Right.
so that I could have that just in case.
Right. When I tried to confront whoever it was, they seemed to vanish into thin air. You're not alone, sympathetically. When you'd run after it, it felt like it just vanished for you too. The heart hammers in your chest at Mikhail's revelation. Do you love me? I mean,
Do you?
do you think you might know what he's going? You think you might know what he's going to ask? Oh damn, the tension. Do you think we have a mole among our rank? Wait, okay. Now I'm a bit confused. Okay, this is a genuine confusion in the story for me. I feel like it's okay to give for me to point out when things kind of are strange for me in the story, right?
Yeah, no, of course. What do you mean? Of course.
Right. Do you think there's a mole among us? I feel like the story kind of, maybe I chose the wrong path. Maybe if I would have caught up to this guy that was running away with the quick time, because I feel like we have a mole among our ranks, but I'm kind of confused by the introduction of a mole, because what would a mole even do in this setting? For who? You know?
That's a good question. They do talk about who it might be.
Okay, let's go further. GG says RD 8415.
GG. Yeah, it's over. There's a mole. It's over. Among Us.
Your heart drops into your stomach. Why is he so terrified by the prospect of there being a mole? We're just investigating things. Are we just? Are we doing? Is it not supposed to get out what we're investigating? I was under the
Nah.
impression that we're kind of investigating it for the public good or something.
Not exactly for the public good.
Fuck! And then the captain says, "Yeah, we will. I mean, let's investigate further."
What? What? Okay.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. I don't mean to scare you, okay? I might be a big boy, but there is nothing to be afraid. It will be okay. I will go slow with you, Lucifer.
Oh my god.
I just got this gut feeling from the moment we were sent to find this anomaly. I have this nagging suspicion, like there is something else that we don't know about, like there is something we're missing. A nauseating tension fills the atmosphere. It's called homoerotic.
It's called love.
Yes, butterflies in the stomach. I just don't understand. The tracks underneath suddenly vanish. You look ahead, but no matter which direction you follow with your eyes, it is all empty. It is as if the perpetrator simply flew away, or jumped really high,
Yeah, they just press space.
or used
They typed in set mode 0.
or use the 3D maneuvering gear, like from Attack on Titan.
The what?
Like the 3D maneuvering gear. Do you know Attack on Titan?
Oh, the ODM gear? Yeah, they
Yeah.
used ODM gear to get out of there.
What the hell? What the hell? RD8415 says, I'm gonna make a Jerry Ramadan WhatsApp anti version of this game. A person from your community?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, actually, speaking of, there's a question they wanted me to ask. Apparently it's another Polish streamer. Do you know who Drutut is?
Who? How do you write
Drutut?
it? How do you write it? Can you write it?
Drututt.
Can you write it in the chat?
I think it's a Polish streamer. I don't know anything about them. I just know that I was told they're also a Polish streamer.
True. Okay, let me check them out. I have no choice. You leave me no choice.
Oh, okay, never mind. The person said send the clip. Okay, this is the clip that I was sent. I'll be honest, I haven't watched it, so I don't know what's on it.
Oh boy, let me see. Let me watch it real quick.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. It's kind of hard to keep headphones on with the wig on, but it's fine.
Wig on.
Okay, nice. How was your day? Wait, let me think
Wait,
what
which one is which voice is the one? Which one is the creator?
I actually have no idea which one is it.
I wanna play.
The guy.
I will.
Okay.
What?
Hello.
What was that? How many? Oh my gosh! How? Okay, 66.1 66,000 subscribers.
66,000 subscribers?
Yeah,
Oh,
that is not good, okay? Support your trans Polish streamers like myself.
agreed. Everybody, please subscribe to Lucy Haze. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
Right
you
now.
very much.
Right now.
Yeah, do
Are
it,
you in
do
chat?
it,
Do it now.
do
Do
it.
it now.
Yeah, do it. Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Will you
Even PewDiePie says
will
do
you
it.
subscribe? The question hangs menacingly in the air.
Exactly.
You have a mole. Like in My Hero Academia, they had a mole. If you watched My Hero Academia. I'm already subscribed.
I haven't.
To Dr. Jones.
Is it good?
It is nice. I like it. I like Boku no Hero Academia. I'm a bit of a linguist. I speak pretty good Japanese.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's actually really impressive. I mean, I've tried learning a bit. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, it is nice. Thank you. RD8415. I have actually 3 channels. This channel is for gaming and art and stuff like that. The Lucy has a network channel is for politics and news, which I cover. And the third channel, Lucy has the films, is for my documentaries and interviews
Hello?
from my war journalism. Hello?
Oh yeah, sorry. I think my internet messed up for a second.
Yeah.
Could you link the channel so I can post them in my server
Oh yeah.
so people
of
could
course.
sub to them?
When is the Polish food review channel? I can review food in here. Okay, I have like Coca-Cola and Oreo. So I will link.
Hey, let's do a review.
Yeah, Oreo is good. You know, you like Oreo?
Oreos are pretty good. Coca-Cola is also pretty good. I like Dr. Pepper a lot.
I
Have
do
you
like Dr.
drank it?
Pepper. Oh yeah, Dr. Pepper is good. They
It's
made
good.
a joke about it in that TV series Scrubs. Do you know Scrubs? It's about doctors, and one doctor sarcastically said, "Are you a doctor like Dr. Pepper is a doctor?"
It's funny.
So this is for the documentaries that I do, like the interviews and documentaries, because I do war journalism. I can say that now
Mhm.
because my article was published in a magazine.
Oh, that's so cool.
And the network channel is for me covering politics.
Okay, I will link these two as
I kind
well.
of separated these two because it feels you're all laughing until you need Dr. Mario. True. I feel like audiences are just confused, by what am I actually doing, If as I said earlier today, if I'm like, oh, watch me play a game, but the next video is going to be me interviewing a 9-year-old who was severely burned after a drone attack,
Yeah. So it's gaming, journalist, and politics channel?
Yeah, the one that we're on now is for gaming, art, and stuff like that. And me making fun of silly people, like bigots, like far-right bigots,
Yeah.
And the network for me is like covering politics, international politics, like the war, what's happening with the war or ICE, stuff like that. And films is for, my journalism in Ukraine, for example. Yeah, game, art, and slop is the Lucy has a channel. Languages as well. I sometimes play
That is
games.
seriously really impressive that you can speak Japanese. That's so cool.
Yeah. I sometimes play a game in Japanese and try to translate the dialogue on stream.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm a multiflexual streamer, I'm
Yeah.
trying to grow from my micro status, so I do my best. It's true. One day I will succeed. Isn't that right, Dr. Jones? Maybe I will succeed when I start playing that train game.
Train game.
Yeah.
I think that's the best bit to come out of the stream.
Yeah, talking about the trains. Dr. Jones
I hope to one day play the
shrugged
train game.
in the chat because Dr. Jones is a skeptic, Dr. Jones is like, I don't know. But secretly, Dr. Jones hopes that I turn into the train game channel, You gotta tap that Palmer audience. Do you know about Enna? Do you know about a game called Barbecue something something? When everybody is looking for a toilet?
No. A barbecue something something.
Yeah. Can you type the whole title? Convenient as well.
Oh,
I know it has barbecue in the title.
oh, Enna. I've seen a bunch of like art of this character and animations and stuff. I have not played it though.
Lucy will play a visual novel but draws the line at walking simulators. Like Dr. John. Listen, it's because people were mean to me and said that the games I play is the Diet Coke, okay? Of games. Can you believe this? Already 8415 says, okay, I gotta go. It was fun. I hope to have a fun stream. Thank you. I hope I'll see you
Oh,
again.
Flaherty.
Yeah, people said that the games that I play are Diet Coke of gaming, you know?
What the heck?
Exactly, and I was mad, okay? Annoyed. How can you be so mean to me, you know? I asked.
Yeah.
And they're like, Lucy, Diet Coke. And I'm like, no,
No, that's mean.
exactly. All right, let us continue. Whoa, wait, what happened to the what's happening? Oh, the controller kind of sort of works now. Oh yeah, the controller works now. But I'm not gonna play this
Oh.
anymore. Where's the music? What happened to the music? Is there supposed to be music now?
Can you hear anything?
Not from the game.
Yeah.
There's not supposed to be music now, right?
No.
Okay. I was scared for a moment.
Yeah, I know. I think it's.
You searched for many minutes in the depths of the forest. No more footprints. No signs of life. Only us, boys. Dr. Jean says, Lucy, you broke the game in front of the dev?
That's the best way to break it. I don't think it's broken, but
No, I think it's
maybe?
okay. I heard the sound effect in the game, so I think it's fine.
Okay, then yeah, it should be good. If there are no sound effects, then yeah, Dr. John would be right.
It's Dr. Jones, you know? That's
Dr. Jones.
Yeah, that's Dr. Jones.
My apologies, Dr. Jones.
Yeah. We all have to call him that, Dr. Jones. This is definitely yaoi, says convenience now.
Definitely.
You realize to your dismay that this is all evidence you might find here. You've wasted enough time here as this. Time to get, busy with the captain.
Time to get frisky. Yep.
Yeah. Time to be productive. A productive citizen of the pirate ship.
By getting reproductive, if you know what I'm sorry.
Yeah. Dr. Jean.
What have you done? I do it. This was not the intention. What have you done?
Dr. Jean says when they get back to the ship, I think I know whose turn it is in the barrel.
Oh my gosh.
The bottom line. Oh, the bottom line. Okay. Finally, I've accepted my role in the pecking order. The bottom line. Good. I am the bottom. You haven't found the anomaly. And the anomaly is your top priority. That's not true. I have other priorities on this island.
Oh yeah?
At least one.
Oh yeah? I think I can guess what they are.
So at least one priority I've got on this island right now. You have to move on before it's too late. The trek back to the ship isn't nearly as insightful as you had hoped. Or hoped. Oh, and travel to the abandoned island. Let's see how many people got this. Now that is not good. 54% of players have this achievement.
Indeed.
It's been a few hours since you climbed on board. Tired but keen to share your findings. But it's still most than some games that I've played, actually.
Yeah. Well, if it's possible to get one playthrough of this game without going there.
Oh, that is a good point. It's been a few hours since you've climbed on board. Tired but keen to share your findings. Mikhail is similarly inclined to discuss pacing the room out of the corner of your eye. At last, Jean Maxwell steps into the captain's chamber. I hope I am not interrupting anything inappropriate.
He knocks every single time just in case.
Yeah. Everyone else is fed. They entertain themselves. Whoa, they'll entertain themselves for a few hours at least. Damn.
They didn't invite us?
Well, I mean, the captain only has his eyes on me.
Oh, right.
Dr. Jones, when they get back to the ship, I shout out to the 4 people who get that. Dr. Jones is into some niche stuff, okay? Dr. Jones is into stuff like, I don't know, Ghostbusters or the Blues Brothers. One moment.
Why you leave
Yeah.
a sock on the door handle? Oh my.
True.
Ay, ay, ay.
I do like the game though, you know? I do like the game.
Oh,
I
I'm
like
glad to hear that.
I like the sound design a lot.
Thank
I-
you.
I-
I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah, for me sound design is a big element of a game. You know, it really I like it when the footsteps, sounds, etc. You know? I like when that's
Yeah.
pronounced. Like we're
I'm very glad to
having
hear that.
fun with the thing, but it does have intrigue, you know? So that's good.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that.
Like I am actually curious as to what's the whole thing about, you know?
Yeah. Yippee!
Like I'm making loud jokes about everybody being into each other, which I believe to be canon in the story, but it doesn't change the fact that the story is intriguing. Dr. John says it's peak Diet Cola. Listen, everything that I like has to be called Diet Coke, okay? Because people are jerks to me. You two should really eat. And the characters are likable. It's
Really?
canon since that says so. Yeah.
Yippee!
Later, potato. Later, leave us
Later.
leave us be, leave us alone.
Leave
please.
us alone. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
Leave a third in command, okay? You're just an next.
You're not part of this relationship.
True. You're only here to keep up appearances in front of the crew.
Oh my god.
Normally, how many crews actually have a third in command, okay? You were chosen for a purpose. You're inwardly glad you don't have to respond. Yeah, you don't have to speak. You just do.
Yeah, your
Okay,
command.
you just
your,
do what
your
you gotta
captain
do.
speaks for you.
Okay? Your actions speak louder than your words. Hello, Inku. Just because you don't have to respond does not mean that you will not use your mouth at all. Third wheel.
There's the third wheel here.
You are too pent up to eat. Oh my god. Okay, listen. You knew what you this dialogue, okay? You are too pent
No,
up.
I didn't. I promise I didn't. None of
You
this
are-
is intentional.
you
I
are-
swear.
Come on. You are too pent up to eat right now? Really?
Yeah, when you're anxious, things are weird. This
Yeah,
mission,
you're
there's
pent up.
nothing else to it.
You're pent up. Okay, I see. You're too pent up when you're alone with the captain to eat anything. right
Oh
now.
my. What have I done? What have I genuinely done?
Income says, I need a bit of feedback for your model. Is that okay? I send a screenshot now, or do you want to talk about it later? Oh, a community member is actually making me a VTube model. Because I think I might VTube a bit on the gaming thing. You know, on the gaming channel. Yeah,
Oh, that's so sick.
send me a screenshot, please, and I will tell you what's up.
That's so sick.
Yeah, trying to nail the fur look is quite hard. Yeah, it can be. I think maybe you'll find a tutorial for that. Yeah, so far so good. And the texture will do some of the... It's actually turning out really nice. I like it. I like the... You are too pent up to it right now. Yeah. Lucy can now put debut soon in her bio till the end of time. True! Dr. John's making model takes time a lot and I am bad at time management. I really like how the Can I show it on stream? Do you wanna see the model?
I'd love to see it, but only if it's okay to see it.
Yeah, is it okay to see it? Cool. Ooh, nice. Thank you. A professional rigger. Yeah, I like where it's going. Personally, I kinda really like where it's going. How do I do this? How do I show it? I'm going to click here. Oh, there you go. What do you think? What do you think?
Where is it?
On stream.
On stream?
On stream.
Oh, is mine
What do
mine
you think?
behind? Oh, there we go. Cool.
How do you
Is
like it?
it looks really cool. That's hair in the back, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, hair is so hard to do.
Yeah,
That's
and it
cool.
has the traditional Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth hat.
Yeah. Oh, okay, this is good. This is definitely going to be a challenge. It looks really good already though.
Yeah. You know what the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was, right?
No, but I can see, hold on.
Nobody knows about the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Yeah. But you still have to do the front hair, you know? You know what I mean? You understand my feelings?
Yeah, the hat with the feather. It was a pain in the ass to model the hair, I bet.
The ad with the yeah. Dr. Zon says you've activated the Lucy trap card, mentioning the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. That's true.
Trap card.
Polish-Lithuanian status. True. That is absolutely
cards.
true.
Trap card is so...
It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Dr. Zon said, get ready for a 3-hour unskippable cutscene. Yeah, and I lecture about the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It's like in the older Final Fantasy games when you had the summons and you could not skip their scenes, you know?
Yeah.
What Final Fantasy games have you played?
Just 14.
14 is good. I should get back to it.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
it's just like it's like hard to set up on the computer and I don't know how to do it correctly.
Yeah? I could help.
Ooh. Okay. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah. We have all the fun topics here, that's right. That's why I deserve to be bigger than that other Polish streamer called Vaush, okay? Do you know Vaush?
No. Vaush?
Vaush, yeah.
V-A-U-S-H.
A-U-S-H.
Vaush?
Vaush, yeah.
Oh.
There's a FF14 launcher, yeah. Yeah, FF14.
Yeah, you gotta get bigger than this guy.
No! True. I do like this game though. I do like it. I feel like I want to go back and play the first two ones.
Yeah, the first two?
Yeah, the first two games. I'll get them after I play this one.
Sure. Bear in mind, like, they're not as nice to look at, I want to say. Although,
Wait.
I guess you'll decide for yourself.
As long as Lucy doesn't have a short fat goblin moment. So.
Hey, Lucy, I'm really sorry. I just wanted to say that I'm gonna have to head out in like 5-10 minutes. In case you had any other like questions that you wanted to ask me, I can always answer any you have like via DMs. But if you wanted to answer any ones on stream right now.
Yeah. Can you give us a sneak peek as to what we can expect in the next game?
Sure. So, as I mentioned previously, the fourth game, which is going to be the last one in this series, or at least like the last like main one in this series, is going to combine elements of all of the previous games, including characters, environments, mechanics, and themes.
I like the
So it's gonna.
Very
You said you
cool
like
hairstyle.
Thank you. So yeah, you can expect like just a melding of like everything, and for hopefully all of the answers that have been built up over the or all of the questions that have been built up over the last 3 games to be answered. I will say that the canon ending of this third game gives you a direct sneak peek into the beginning of the fourth one, like of what's going to be happening.
Okay. So I will have to figure out which one's the canon when I unlock them.
Well, yeah, I guess you will.
Yeah, and I have a question. It's like a design question, if you will.
Sure. Yeah.
Do the swirly things on there, are they simulating waves in the water?
That's actually a really cool point. I didn't like have that in mind, but why not? Yeah, it would make sense.
Like a
since this character is
sea-based
connected
game,
to the
so it
ocean.
kind of feels like a cool little thing that he lives on the sea, so his hair is
The
like
sea
wavy
and
like
his
the
air
sea,
emulates the waves of the ocean. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
great point.
It feels that way, kind of. Maybe it was a subconscious choice, but it kind of fits, you know?
Yeah, that's a great point. This character is like associated with the ocean, has a lot to do with the ocean.
Yeah.
Where to find? Yeah, so alright, you can find my games on Steam. All of them are on Steam. My developer name is Captain Edge Studios. If you search up any of the game names, it should come up. It's the Kindred Universe. Am I allowed to post the link in
of course.
Steam?
Yeah. Everywhere.
Screen?
Everywhere
Thank
you can.
So if you visit this link right here, it'll take you to all of the games. You'll find all 3 there. If you want to follow my Instagram, you can do that. It's Captain Edge Art. I'll type that as well. I also have a TikTok, but I post really stupid things on there. I can also tell you the name of that. Let me just pull it up. What
If you
is
have
my
a link,
TikTok name,
if you
dude?
have a links, then post them in the group chat, and I will post them everywhere.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you so much. So I'll definitely be posting those links so that Lucy, you're extremely kind. Thank you very much. Can
No,
post
you're
them.
kind for putting up with my humor.
What do you mean? No, this was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I did this. I'm serious. I'm very happy I did this.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
That is a really nice game, you know? I'm enjoying the game.
I'm glad that makes me really happy.
Like it is also has positive reviews on the Steam.
Yeah, I'm grateful. Usually people seem to have a good time with it. Like even like just complete strangers will stumble upon it and go, "Hey, I'm new to this, but this is cool." And that always puts like a warm feeling in my chest.
Yeah, I read like reviews that were like, I usually don't go for all the endings, but in this game I just went for all the endings.
Yeah. I think that's one of the most important things to me. I guess, like, if I made a story that people are interested in learning more about, and they like go back and want to get all the endings, that just means it was interesting enough to do that, which means I did a decent job.
Yeah, like it has a world. Are we? Oh, okay. I guess I have another question. It might seem like a trivial question, but you know, I am known for trivial questions. Do we get to meet the mysterious daughter of the protagonist?
What a question! Oh, you're gonna meet her, all right. That's all I'll say.
Okay, that's good. Because like I don't know, like whenever I get in games, like oh I have a daughter at home, I'm like okay, are we gonna meet the daughter?
Let's just say the daughter of the protagonist is definitely an important character in this series.
Nice.
Well, let's leave it at that. Yeah.
The whole series, not just in this game, right?
In the whole series, yep.
All right, perfect. That does get me intrigued. How old is the protagonist?
The protagonist is gonna be in his I think like his early 30s here, late 20s, early 30s.
33, like Jesus?
Yeah, let's call it 33. Why not?
All right. Like expedition.
That is the age that you are when you go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
Like no matter what age you die, you represent the 33-year-old self.
And also has the 33 on his sleeve.
Yep, the 33 on the sleeve.
Dr. John said they should collab again.
We should.
Is this true?
Maybe like play like a co-op game or something.
Yeah.
If you feel like it.
Yeah. What we should play? Oh, we should play Dead by Daylight.
My God, we can. I'll be honest. I have 2,000 hours and I'm still trash at that game, but I would love to.
Yeah, I'm not that great. I especially since I've not been keeping up with all the new changes, with the perks.
You know what? That'll make it fun. I think part of the fun of Dead by Daylight is not knowing like half of the killer cast, so that you have to like learn again. You know what I mean? Like that makes the game new. Because
and people still whine and complain about the camping at the hook of the killer.
Oh God, trust me. Like they've implemented changes to both tunneling and camping, and people still complain about it. People still complain about everything. It's crazy. They complain more now than they did back then.
Okay.
Back then, with like the instant finish generator add-ons and like the insane flashlights and everything.
Okay, that's the
like the brand new parts or whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah,
but people complain more now than they did back then.
Yeah, that's the thing that was also part of the. Yeah, you're making me remember. Like the whole team. That was a thing that you could do. The whole team, each one would bring a brand new part, and you just finish the whole thing in seconds.
And then format the last gen and leave within like 1 minute. It's crazy. Crazy stuff.
And it was the locker game where you would quickly go into the locker and the killer, instead of hitting you, would just bounce off the locker.
Oh my God. You've seen that one clip with Michael Myers at the dog saloon, right?
God, those, yeah.
I'll send it to you. It's so good.
Yeah, I've also played quite a lot of Dead by Daylight at some point. It was crazy.
Let's do it, maybe. We
Yeah.
can play on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit me up, let me know.
Okay. Could be an idea. Dr. Jean says that it's too toxic of a game, but you know, it's okay.
It's, you know what? We'll wade through the toxicity. We'll be the light. We'll be the light in the army of darkness.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste all the links now.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm probably gonna do an announcement on the Discord and on YouTube. You know, I'll do YouTube post after this and put all the links there, you know?
Okay, awesome. Oh, and I guess I should include this link to my Discord server too if people are interested in joining.
Yeah.
You don't have to join, but you can. Here. I'll
I
also
have to, it is my duty now.
Thank you so much, Lucy. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate just I don't know you getting me on here so I can talk with you about my game. It's really awesome. Thank you.
I appreciate you and you making the game. It's very cool. Like,
Thank you. I appreciate everybody watching too. Thanks a lot for sticking around, guys. Please support Lucy. Lucy's an awesome content creator.
Thank you. That is very nice. I think it's like I've known this person from Japan that was in Poland that he was working. It was also a game dev. He worked, you know, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So he was the developer for the spaceship in Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's
The spaceship
okay. That's
section.
pretty cool credit.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, you're like, but you did the whole game yourself, and just like he did just the part.
Hey, you know what? I think any creativity is cool creativity. I just want more people to create things because
That's
I
true.
think everyone has that in them and they just need to do it.
I think so. Yeah. I believe so.
Oh.
You're like the person that did the, at least to some, at some point he did hire more people, but at least to some level, Stardew was made by a single person, right?
I think so. I know several games that were made by one person and they're what inspires me. Like I look at that and I think, you know what? I want to try to do something like that too. Like Miro
Yeah,
working on
and
Fear
you
and Hunger,
did.
and that's like a crazy game and they made it by himself. I mean Toby Fox mostly works on pretty much everything.
Right. Also,
Yeah, it's really
hot take, I like Deltarune more than Undertale, okay?
I think that's a perfectly valid take. I think a lot of people love Deltarune over Undertale. Undertale is great. Deltarune is the story that Toby really wanted to tell, I think, from the start. It's pretty special. I'm actually on chapter 3.
I only
I'm in the middle
played
of
the first two, but I like Deltarune. It's a really nice game.
Yeah, and so far the third one's really fun.
Yeah, I'll have to, when I'm grown and not poor and starving, I will get it. Listen, a long-haired German Shepherd is also a very high cost, you know?
Yeah.
I might
Okay.
send a photo to the group chat.
Yeah, please do.
Hold on. Oh, I have a photo of the long-haired German Shepherd. Hold on. Oh, there he is. That's a great photo to send to you. Here you go. I send you a photo of the long-haired German Shepherd. This is him.
Oh my, majestic.
Yeah, he's
So pretty.
raging homosexual.
Perfect. That was
Yeah.
gorgeous.
He's big. Many people are very, how should I put it? I don't know, biased negatively against him. Because he's big, he's probably aggressive, you know?
Oh, I
Get
had a
that
pit
dog
bull for
away.
I had a pit bull for 13 years, so trust me, I know. I know people's like, oh, this is gonna bite. It's scary. Blah, blah. It's just like the
Yeah.
sweetest dog ever
Yeah.
imaginable.
And Fido, that's his
So-
name. It's like the most stereotypical American dog name.
Fido.
Yeah, that's why I call
Fido.
him Fido. Like he had a special upbringing because when he was still at the breeder, he spent I got him when he was 7 months, and the first 7 months he spent with his 2 dog sisters, and then the
Mhm.
breeder went to a hospital because he got ill or something. But so he threw a whole litter of little puppies to his kennel, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's ultra friendly with dogs. He always wants to play with dogs. He never barks at other dogs. He never growls at other dogs. When the small dogs try
So
to
basically a sweetheart.
yeah, when other dogs bark at him and even bite at him, he doesn't really react. He just kind of treats it as play.
So, oh, a sweetheart.
He is more wary of people though.
I don't blame him, to be honest. You can't tell people's intentions as well, huh?
Yeah, he's like he has not been really super socialized with people. So there was this very bizarre situation in which he ran to the two small dogs, and he was very friendly with them, but then turned around and started growling and barking at their owner.
At the owner, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was very bizarre. Don't forget the racism, Lucy. Yeah, there's a racism against German Shepherds as well. My dog doesn't like German Shepherds.
Yeah, what is it with that? That's so weird.
Yeah,
My dog doesn't like pit bulls. Like, okay.
Yeah, my dog doesn't. Oh, do you have a German Shepherd too?
No, we have a we had a blue-nosed pit.
Oh, okay. Like I actually hear many
Yeah.
people say my dog just doesn't like German Shepherds in particular.
Yeah. The German Shepherds are really pretty.
Yeah,
Fido is super adorable. It's really cute.
yeah. That's the thing that I'm sad about when I go to Ukraine. He kind of got bonded to me the most of people, the family. So he cries and is sad when I go.
Oh. Oof. Oh.
You know.
I love dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is a boy.
But, you know,
I like
I hope
cats
you get to
as
see him
well.
soon.
I used to have 10 cats.
10 cats.
Yeah, like a cat lady.
Old cat lady.
Yeah, I am old and I am a cat lady. Although all the cats died from a genetic thing. Yeah.
Okay, Lucy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hop off. Again, I really appreciate your time, and if you go through the other two, I hope you have a great time. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I'm
Alright.
so down to play Dead by
Yeah.
Daylight with you.
Yeah. Let's get
So
Obsessive
just-
Forge to play Dead by Daylight as well.
Yes! Yes! Perfect! We're gonna indoctrinate someone else. Amazing. We're going
Yeah.
to kidnap them and force them to play Dead by Daylight. Amazing.
Yeah. We need static. You know what a static is, right? You played Final Fantasy 14.
A static. No.
It's like a regular team that you play games with.
Oh, yeah. My god. I really should play that game again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's kidnap Obsessive Forge. We're gonna be playing Dead by Daylight soon.
Yeah.
It's a date.
Exactly. Very nice.
I'll see you soon. I hope you have a great night.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye bye.